Hey everyone! Now, I haven't done a video like this in quite a while, and I mean, it took for a comment on my channel for me to really start thinking about the future of my channel. Some people have vocalized that they do not like the new direction that my channel has gone. They don't like UGP, they don't like the podcast, they don't like that I don't do my rant videos anymore, they don't like what this channel has become. And we've hit that point where I think we really need to reassess what my channel is about and steer the direction towards what my fan base wants. So ultimately, this video is to request from you guys, what do you want to see on this podcast, not podcast, sorry. What do you want to see on this channel? Do you want me to go back to the old format, where I didn't give two shits, where, I cursed nonstop? Or do you want to see the direction it currently is? Now, I noticed that, yes, I've been uploading podcasts nonstop, and I've noticed a trend where the viewership has gone down. The subscriber rate has pretty much stayed the same. It's still increasing by 1 or 2 subs a day, which is great, new fan base, but I want to stay loyal to my fans. The people who were there from the very beginning, the people who were there back in 2010 when I started releasing tons of videos, ranging from Yell Light Deaths, PlayStation 3's breaking, I made videos showing you how to fix the PS3. I think I've lost focus, is what I'm trying to say. I've worried so much about buying, new equipment, and the content has become stale in my opinion. So, with E3 coming up next month, I guess we can change things. We can make things better. There was tons and tons and tons of video recorded at CES 2013. I've maybe uploaded 10 minutes of well over 4 hours of recording that I've made. And I've been lazy. I haven't even gone through it and showed you guys all the cool fucking things that were actually at the show. Things have been very different, guys. My channel has suffered in a way. I've been one busy person. I'm rarely home these days, and, it kind of sucks. So, there's going to be a new layout. Basically, I'm moving soon, so no longer will my videos be filmed in this room. They'll be filmed in a much bigger room. I hope you guys stay loyal, like you have been. I hope you guys can give me a little bit of feedback in the comments if you want. Make a video response. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like about me the past 3 years. Tell me where I should be going, because I honestly don't remember. Now, just to really settle things with Kevin. Now, Kevin's never going to be on the show again. He said this himself. Yes, I played a prank on him. He took it the wrong way. He doesn't like me anymore. So, Kevin's never going to be on any more of my videos until he decides to forgive and forget. So, yes, we dispelled the rumors in our podcast, but ultimately you guys need to know the truth. The truth is he's upset. He's pissed off. That's life. Get on. Move on from it. And he still has a bunch of my fucking games. But that's ultimately what it is. I really want to go back to the old format. I'm starting to think of ideas, rants. I mean, I haven't been rageful these days. I haven't really been upset at things these days. There's just so much to worry about in life that, I can't really focus too much on games. And ultimately, I think everything that could be said about Yell Light Deaths or, PlayStation 3 failures and stuff has been said. Yes, we're starting a new chapter with the PlayStation 4. I'm extremely curious to see how reliable those things will end up. Will I be getting one? Probably not. I really don't see the point. As I stated in my other videos, I have a $1,000 graphics card in here, and You know, even the next generation PlayStation on, PlayStation 5 probably won't even be as powerful as this fucking card. You know, but that's what it is. So take care, guys. Look out for future content. I really do apologize for just the way the channel has ended up. I've seen other channels start to really far surpass me, and I blame myself for it. I think that I've failed you guys. I think that, you know, you guys came here looking for my old videos, and you ended up seeing podcasts, which, just to really spell it out for you guys, I've wanted to do a podcast for years. Even before I started doing YouTube videos, I wanted to have a successful podcast. It's always been my lifelong goal. And, you know, we're approaching episode 23, which will probably be recorded this week. I'm trying to get Kira and DPW Gaming on this. So if you watch this video, you better read your messages. You know, I want to make it a 4-man show, or 3 men, 1 girl show. It has become successful to a certain extent. I mean, we average about 500-600 views per episode, which is okay, but I would love to see it in the thousands. Who wouldn't? What do you call it? I'm trying to think here. Yes, May 27th, 2013 will mark the 1-year anniversary that I started UGP. And the reason why I've given it so much more focus is that, you know, by this point we should have had at least 52 episodes. Right now we're at 22. So it's one of those things where I tried to make sure that every week I'm pumping out an episode, which requires a lot of work, guys. I mean, one day I'll make a video showing the entire editing process that goes through, you know, recording, editing, finalizing a podcast. And I'm telling you, it's a pain in the fucking ass. You know, it takes me a good 3 hours to do, give or take. So it's a lot of work. And that's why I hope you guys enjoy them. If you don't, then maybe it's time for me to kill UGP. Maybe it's time for me to go back to the old format. You know, where, you know, we will make very simple videos talking about how something's bullshit or not. You know, some of you called me a sellout, actually, which I find very funny, but because I have a Sony Vaio laptop, that automatically makes it a problem, even though I'm recording this with a Sony Handycam recording device. You know, whatever. So, take care, guys. Look out for future videos, and please rate, comment, subscribe if you still care. You know, we'll fix things on this show, on this channel. We'll make things right.